according to ndtv.com, an Indonesian village has ordered local cafes to shut their Wi-Fi service entirely off after some children were caught accessing porn sites instead of going to Quran study class, officials said today. So, Aceh province, I believe that's how you pronounce it, the only region in the world's most populous Muslim majority country that imposes Islamic law, has drawn fire in the past for publicly whipping people found guilty of a range of offenses including homosexuality, gambling, and drinking alcohol. Kiri Barrow Village has ordered about a half a dozen local cafes to shut their Wi-Fi service off immediately, and the village of 900 people has not yet decided on a punishment for any cafe owners who refuse to comply with the order, which was announced last Friday. Let's see. It said in the past kids would recite the Quran after evening prayers, but since Wi-Fi has become available, they're hanging out in these shops instead, a village head told the news agency AFP. They're accessing pornographic images and other sites, which is very damaging to their morals. So besides the whipping part and all that, I don't see any problem with cutting Wi-Fi off if children are accessing porn. That seems very, very straightforward and very reasonable. I would never impose my beliefs on someone else or, say which morals are right or wrong, you know what I mean? But cutting Wi-Fi off, cutting internet off because children are having some trouble, staying away from something extremely toxic such as porn, well, I don't see any problem with that. And I would personally support that decision, hands down. Not even a second thought about that. I noticed that some smaller villages and cities and towns tend to do more drastic things in times, maybe because they have less overhead, some sort like that. And this really isn't a bad idea. I know, it's more tight-knit, the village of around 900 people, so you can communicate that kind of thing to local cafe owners much easier than you could do in, like, say, a big city. So it's definitely a benefit to being in a smaller area with less people, is you can have that kind of word spread quickly, and the children should hopefully learn that porn is very bad. It is a drug, and why would we allow children to take part in that, So, with that said, though, we do have a lot more work to do in bigger cities where Wi-Fi service wouldn't be cut off because of porn use, that I can only imagine the outrage that would cause for the public. So, I'd say, this is very, very interesting to hear, and I hope they continue to do that because, I never want to, take away internet access from someone, but watching porn is a fruitless activity. It only damages the brain, the body, and spirit, in my opinion. So, and there's research to back that. So I think that this is a really good thing to hear, and hopefully other villages and maybe towns can consider this type of thing for children who are accessing porn on public Wi-Fi.